Hi there, this is Hannah. Welcome to my channel. This is another landscaping video, a speed build of my entrance since I recently flattened my entire island. And I think I mentioned this last time, but I always start with the entrance for my island. I just feel like it's a natural place to start because it kind of sets the theme for the rest of the island. And you can see I left up all the inclines too and moved my villager houses on the beaches, so I have all the space this time. And like last time, I decided to put my entrance together with another structure on my island, and last time I used the tailor shop, and this time I'm going for the campsite actually. And if you're already a subscriber, welcome back. So nice to have you here again. If you're new here, why don't you subscribe? I'm uploading twice a week, mostly landscaping videos like these, and I stream as well occasionally. This is going to be a long one, so maybe get some tea, or maybe iced tea since it's summer. Sit back and enjoy. So for the terraforming part, I put up some pointers as first with a path and then the cliffs. They kind of help me orientate myself. And right now I'm putting down these rocks as a marker where I have to put the river, so in order for the small diagonal bridge to work that I want to have here. So as you can probably tell from the cliffs and the dirt path, I'm going for a kind of different theme this time around, and the theme I'm going for is going to be a little more mountainy, with a lot more hills and cliffs and inclines. I don't know yet how I'm going to do that with the inclines actually, since we're so limited. Actually having a mountain town must be kind of a challenge, I think, but I'm excited to do it. So this is a guide that I found on Pinterest actually, how you have to place the river for the bridges to work. But before I build the bridge, I wanted to remove the custom designs, because you can't remove them after you put down the marker. You can remove them once the bridge is built, I think. But one time I had it that it glitched and then I couldn't remove the custom design until I demolished the bridge, or it was a house that I moved over there. That was really annoying, so I always do that now. As you can see, what I'm going for is a small pathway through the cliffs, and then you cross a river, and then afterwards you're going to end up in a bit of a larger square with a crossroads. So there's a way to the left and there's a way to the right, and to the left you're coming to resident services, and when you're going to the right you're going to the villager houses and maybe the beach. And terraforming all this was not easy. I'm not really good at terraforming, I don't think, so it was definitely a learning experience and actually a lot of fun, just very difficult. And also, if I'm honest, this was very planned. The entrance, I took a lot of notes of what I wanted to do, and I made a draft even using a web app. But I'm really happy with how it came out, so it definitely paid off. Some waterfalls. Hopefully it looks natural in a way. this video. So this plot shows where the campsite is going to go, with the river for fishing, because, you know, the campsite is going to be, supposed to be, a place where you can hang out and chill, so there's a fishing spot and a reading spot and all that. I thought that would be nice. So with that, I think I'm pretty much done with terraforming. It was not easy, but I'm very happy with how it came out. And now we can move on to decorating, which is, I think, always my favorite part and takes comparatively little amount of time. Is terraforming. I always put down plants before I put down designs or furniture. It's just what works best for me, I think. And also for this time around with my island, I want to go for not really minimalist, because it's not minimalist, but I want to make it less cluttered and put more thought into where it plays every single design and furniture piece. So maybe have an area only like 2 or 3 pieces of furniture and not clutter it like last time. I still want to, I want to keep it very natural, maybe even like more natural than last time, where I went for a really foresty theme. I want to make it a mix out of forest and mountain core, if you can call it that, and still keep some items like the park bench and the street lamps and all those to give it the feel of a village, but still I intend for it to be very overgrown. Hence the weeds everywhere. And also if you could see earlier maybe, I really reduced the custom designs that I use. I think this time I'm going to use a different version of the path. I found one on Twitter that looks like the path from Wild World, which was my first Animal Crossing game, so I definitely want to experiment with that. It felt kind of frustrating for me that you can't really push the bench all the way to the campsite. So actually after I finished recording and editing the video, I changed that and moved it back to the end of the cliff because it felt kind of frustrating, if I'm honest. I love using weeds as decoration and just like any other plants, and also they don't affect your town ratings, that's great. But just what I didn't consider was that because they're flattened, I didn't have any weeds anywhere else on my island, so they grew and spawned and multiplied, and a few days later I had to clean everything up again. So that's something you need to consider if you decorate with weeds. I think you need to have about 100 or 200 weeds on your island, and when you have that many, then they won't grow anymore and they also won't multiply. That's what I heard. But maybe look that up for yourself if you're not sure. I love these puddles, and I love putting them under everything with water. That's my favorite thing, I think. this is it. My final entrance for Beta version 2. I'm really happy with how it's come out. Of course I might still change things later on, like you always do with this game, but I'm really happy with it so far. Really like how the entrance background has come out with the cliffs and the trees. They're not fully grown yet, not all of them at least. And here you can see that the weeds have grown bigger. In this stage I don't mind them, but if they get any bigger it will be a problem. And I really like how the waterfalls look like. They look natural, I think, which was my main concern about them. And the area in front of the campsite still looks a bit unfinished, but I feel like it looked nice to have sort of a space where I could still change some things. So this was it. Thank you so much for watching. Why don't you come like and subscribe and come again next time. See you there. Goodbye.